And I'm a little nervous. I'm just the assistant, so thank you for having me. First of all, I guess I would like to say thank you to everybody in this room. We had an incredible season, and it was a ton of fun from beginning to end most of the time. But I'm going to start out with the bad stuff, which there's not too much. We lost a whole bunch of games in late April and early May. I don't know. We were awful.
6 out of 7 losses?
6 out of 7 games. That was not very good. Losing to Oswego East was a low point. They were like a bunch of little kids out there, and they beat us. And then the last thing that was bad was the weather. It really, really sucked. I hated it. I was freezing 90% of the season.
Did you leave anything in Marion this year?
I got all this stuff. That was in Army. I lost something. Okay, our team, our season kind of went the way I thought it would. At the beginning, we played a bunch of really tough teams, and we showed that we could play with them, but we didn't show that we could beat them. And I think that helped us along the way at the end of the season. Once conference started, we played fantastic, and there was probably a month where we didn't lose a game. And during that time, we were telling the boys, you know what, this is a special season. You guys need to enjoy it. And it seemed like when we're playing a close game, the coach and I were nervous about the game, and these guys are like, they were playing in their backyard. It was no big deal. And somehow we always came back in the 6th inning and won the game. And they were always relaxed and calm and whatever. What's that? No, we didn't have those till later on in the year. So we started off playing okay. In the middle of the season, we played great. And then towards the end of the season, we played awful. And at the end of the year, our run in the tournament was incredible. Our first game of the tournament, we scored more runs in the first game of the tournament than we gave up in the entire tournament when we beat IMSA 17-0. That was a great game because it got us started, and we were a little bit nervous about that because we lost the Whippers last year. The actual Whippers beat us last year, which was annoying. Anyway. So the first game, even though it was against the team that we should beat, we were a little bit nervous about, and Drew threw away a perfect game that day, which was. So we go to the regional championship, and you know, in my past coaching in St. Charles, I had coached in a sectional and all that, and I really just wanted to coach a sectional game because I know how exciting those games can be. So that regional championship game that Saturday at Sycamore when we won 2-1 was so exciting and important to me, and I'm pretty sure the boys were excited too. And we don't win that game without a great throw by Jake, a couple nice catches by Jake, and Frenchie made a few good plays, a couple really nice plays at third that day, and Bob shut him down, and Jake got that base hit that hit the base, and we were fortunate that it hit the base, and we went 2-1. So that was exciting. The regional, the next set of games, the sectional, we had just kept coming back. That first game, we were down 3-1 in the 7th inning, and that's when the rally bullseyes came out. We had little candies that we passed out in the 7th inning because we were about done. And the rally bullseyes worked like a charm. Corey got on base on a walk he had a great eye on it because it was pretty darn close. Joe had a double, and then we have some guy by the name of Bobby Thorson who was on our team, who came through in the clutch for us, like he did once or twice earlier in the year, or 20 times. And that was an incredible game. The next game, we were tied, and Bob hit another home run over there at Rochelle. Incredible. Those games were so much fun. And then to go into the super sectional out at Iowa, we were almost in I wanted to see the Mississippi. We didn't try that. But that game again. Now, all of these games we were playing, we played 7 games to win the state championship. 5 of those games we were behind it. The 6th one we were tied in against Marmy, and then Bob hit that home run. So it's not like we're winning these games easily. But the Peoria game came along, and the first inning they scored a run on that blooper, and then Joe made where is Joe at? That, you see the highlight of that Willie Mays, the fantastic catch Willie Mays made. That catch was better. That was the best play I've ever seen. So, unbelievable. And Lou French had a couple of huge hits for us, and we basically hit the snot out of the ball the rest of the game and beat those guys. So now we're on to the state tournament, and we're playing Waterloo, and we were nervous about that because they had a fancy record and all this. But then, if you look in the what is that, the program? Well, they were 32-3, and we're 23 or 4 and 10 at the time.
Fancy
Snacks. Anyway, we were a little bit nervous about it because they had 6 guys hitting over 400. But when you look in the program, they had beaten teams 19-0, 21-2, 13-0, 19-0, 17-1, all these games early in the year that obviously they were not playing the competition that we played during the year. So when I saw that, that's when I told Coach, I said, we're going to beat these guys. And they have some pitcher that had a great record, and we beat the snot out of him, and Bob pitched a great game, and our defense from the entire field was incredible. And anyway, we get to the state championship game, and it's Saturday, and it's one of the best days of my life, because I'm out there coaching first, and I have my best buddies in the world in the front row. My daughter, my best buddy, and my mom and sister were all there, and it was awesome. So thanks, because that was one of the greatest days of my life. Our defense was incredible the whole playoffs. Corey made a great catch in the corner. Joe's catch I talked about. Jake made throws and catches in right, I don't know, several of them. Drew and Bob played great third base. Kyle was running at short. Dixon, my friends were in the front row. They thought you were the greatest second baseman of all time. Sandy is scooping everything out of the dirt, and Ty is catching, and he's a gamer. And then his brother Trevor comes in, and the first pitch he's out there, he makes a great play. It was incredible. So I've got something for the seniors. And just, you guys come up, I'm going to give you the envelope, and that'll be the end of me. Come on, all of you. No rally bullseye.
Not money?
What?
It's not money.
No, it's not. Thanks for you guys, and I just wanted to. All right, Coach, I'm done. I didn't think I was going to get misty-eyed or anything.
Yeah, case of the cesspools.
Alright, I just want to say a few things about the season. You know, first and foremost, I'd like to thank Jim for all his help. It's, we have a great relationship. We have a fun time.
Just the assistant.
In so many ways, that's so far from the truth, Jim. You know, it's so far from the truth. You're not just an assistant. You're somebody these guys look up to. Somebody that gives the parents a laugh when we're not in the best place right then and there. You're a guy that I can lean on and, you know, I can trust 100%. With these boys that we've kind of taken into as our own for the past 2 years. Couldn't have asked for not only a better season.
It's allergies for me.
Couldn't have asked for a better season. Couldn't have asked for a better group of parents. Couldn't have asked for a better group of kids. We had fun this year. Honestly, this was the longest year ever, but it was worth it. I don't get to trade a single second for anything more. You know, there was a lot of personal milestones, not only by these guys. I had a son.